Lindsay, thank you. It's 6:32. Let's turn to our top stories now. We're following a health alert out of Prince George's County where two students in separate elementary schools both died from the flu last week.
Randy Ayala is outside of John Bain Elementary School in Capitol Heights this morning. And Randy, this is a pretty concerning story for parents as they get ready to send their kids off to school.
Yeah, good morning to both of you. You know, this is one of the schools impacted here. One of the children who died was a student here at John Bain Elementary School. The other went to CMIT North Elementary. That's in Laurel. The district says a third student has also died, but at this point they're still waiting on confirmation on whether or not that student died from the flu. We are, though, dealing with a very serious outbreak here of the flu, not just here in Maryland, but across the country. Now, according to Maryland's Flu Watch dashboard, it shows respiratory illness activity as high for the week ending March 1st. And so far, 30 outbreaks, flu outbreaks have been reported across the state. To protect students, Prince George's County Public Schools says it's taking proactive measures to help slow the spread of the flu. The district says it's increasing cleaning those high-touch areas in schools and on buses, focusing on hand washing and hygiene, and that includes making sure students are using soap and hand sanitizer throughout the day. The superintendent told us if flu cases reach a critical level in a school, and that's 10% of the student population, then the school will move to implement temporary masking for 2 weeks. And the superintendent says that's already happened at 2 schools so far. On-site flu vaccination is another part of this approach here. The district is partnering with the county health department to provide flu vaccines in impacted schools. We spoke with Superintendent Dr. Millard House II, and he says the district cannot tackle this outbreak alone. They really need parents here to make sure they're keeping their kids home when they're sick and notifying the school if a child tests positive for the flu.
If some of the symptoms are being presented not only at school, but especially at home, it's important for community members, parents, to let the school know that, hey, my child has been tested and we have the flu and we're gonna be out for a couple of days. It's important to pass that information on so that we can keep a close eye on that classroom, keep a close eye on that particular school.
The superintendent also says that they are keeping a close eye on the numbers. They're going to continue to monitor flu numbers throughout the county. Keep in mind, too, I know the superintendent mentioned that parents can get their kids vaccinated at the school if that school is experiencing an outbreak, but they can also take their kids to the county health department office in Cheverly to get their flu vaccine Monday through Friday from 9 until 3. We have more details on that on our website as well. But for now, that's the latest here in Prince George's County. I'll send it back to you.
Really important information, Randy. Thank you. Well, with the news of mask mandates, it takes us back, of course, to the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic when masking was mandatory in most areas across the country. Coincidentally, this week marks 5 years since the Trump administration declared COVID a nationwide emergency. And that's when we began to see states implementing lockdowns. And those effects are still being felt globally, of course, to this day. I believe on the 13th is when we mark the official day that everything went into shutdown.
Okay. All right. 6:35.